It's very in vogue to hate on California right now. Yeah, it's expensive and on fire more than it should be, but come on, the weather alone is like an Uno reverse card against all the criticisms. I live on the East Coast now, but I will always defend my home state. Every once in a while, this little comedy side hustle gives me an excuse to skip town, and since cold weather makes me want to die, I figured why not spend a week prancing around SoCal in January. I also got to perform in LA for the first time, which has one of the biggest comedy scenes in the US. I arrived in Santa Barbara to catch up with some old college pals, and then took the train down to LA the next day. Another friend picked me up at the station, and while we were driving, I made her stop because I thought I recognized this theater that was in the movie La La Land. It wasn't. That's pretty much the LA experience. Seeing places you think are from the movies, and then realizing that you took 20 pictures of some basic-ass building. Oh my god, that's the gas station from the movie Dune. Take my picture. There's no gas station in that movie. You're right, my bad. Oh, wait, that's the bad guy from the movie Dune. Alright, we're done sightseeing. We spent the day at Universal Studios, which actually does have real movie sets.
Well, you don't see that every day.
We're in a drought. I was really stoked to go this time because they just added Super Nintendo World, and oh my god, did it live up to the hype. It's literally the perfect thing for a theme park. And the merch goes crazy. Like, absolutely batshit.
You suck at comedy.
The next day began the stand-up portion of my trip in Hollywood. I stopped by the world-famous Comedy Store to check out one of their early shows, which had me starstruck just walking through the door. Then I left to hit an open mic at the less famous Def Noodles Comedy Club. The Comedy Store may get mega famous comedians dropping in to do sets, but we got a homeless guy dropping in to ask people for cigarettes. So yeah, true story. I had some fun with it during my set after it happened. I'm visiting from out of town, so that guy coming in during the last set, that was a real LA moment. That was really special. I'm glad I'm getting the experience. But now I work in an office with some people who went to Ivy League colleges, so that feels pretty good. It feels not too bad. That's a normal person, don't worry about it. We're good. Jokes aside, this type of more accessible club is super nice to have for getting stage time. On my second day in Hollywood, I did some more touristy things, which gave me inspiration for later that night at another open mic.
I grew up in California, but I've been living in Washington, D.C. for the past couple of years, which is cool. DC and LA, actually very similar, guys. Really similar places. You got a lot of like career-oriented people, I think, you know, in the entertainment industry and politics. Neither place is going to be that affected by the rapture. Something I feel like is going to happen. I don't think anyone's going to notice. It's just like, oh shit, what's going on? Both places are like big tourist cities, right? But LA tourism is like different. I've been noticing it. Like Washington DC needs its own version of like the Hollywood Boulevard dudes who dress up in like superhero costumes. That's what DC needs. We need like some failed politician dressed up as Abraham Lincoln. Just walking around like, hey kids, I signed the Emancipation Proclamation. And for $20, I'll do a backflip.
I really enjoyed my time in LA. I met a lot of cool comics and saw some of the sites I've never bothered to visit as a native Californian. It's a pretty good sign. Yeah. At the end of the week, I went back to Santa Barbara for a show at my alma mater, UCSB. On the drive up, I got a call from the school's donation office, which I usually hate getting because like I just graduated, but they still call like, hey, are you a millionaire yet? But this time, I said I would donate under one condition.
What's
what's up, UCSB? Wow, what's up, guys? Thanks for coming out and hanging out with us in the rain. Super brave of you. My name is Joe Yuke. I'll be your host for the evening. I'm actually an alumni of this school. UCSB really made me the person that I am today. In debt. That's what it did for me. Actually, a couple days ago, I got a call from the UCSB Annual Fund. You guys know? Okay, so it's the department that like reaches out to alumni to be like, yeah, you want to give us some more money for old time's sake? You know, like the guy I was on the phone with, I told him like, I will donate money, but you have to come to the Laughology show in Isla Vista on Saturday night. So is Tony in the crowd tonight? Is there Tony? Did I get stood up by a freshman? Like, fuck, dude. Well, I'm glad I gave him a fake credit card number. So. Okay, I don't actually care. Besides, men ain't shit. Trips like this give me motivation to keep going in stand-up. This is a long journey I'm on, trying to get attention from strangers, and it's good to shake things up. It definitely keeps it exciting. Thank you if you've made it this far into the video. I appreciate all the comments and support on my stuff, and you can subscribe for more content just like this. Okay, bye.